After putting some solid days out on the ocean, constantly fighting with a shark named Bruce, and experiencing the new content from the latest update, it's finally time to anchor down permanently. Raft is, by definition, an open-world survival craft game with added story elements to discover along your journey. You can play solo or bring some friends. It's truly a good game to sink your time into. However, do note you will be sinking quite a bit of time into some basic survival management. The game does start out pretty tough in terms of hunger, thirst managing, especially if you're playing solo and on the normal difficulty. This start of the game can be tedious, and a player has to do a lot alone. However, this difficulty teeters off later in the game once you get key items rolling, and progression is much faster with a friend. I personally did enjoy the solo aspect of working on my raft alone, but when I played with my friend it was easier. Bruce the shark is easier to handle with two people. You can have one person maintain the boat while the other player can fish or work on a garden. You do have to produce twice as much food, but the value of having multiple people makes this easier. I've also done everything the story has to offer in my solo playthrough previous to this recent update, and it felt like a chore going through the old spots when me and my friends started over. However, the new areas felt fresh, and they were very exciting. No spoilers here, but the update did introduce some good content, and I enjoyed my friend's reaction to the older islands. Raft has a system in place that really drives you to visit almost every island you come across. This is to be able to gather resources to keep up with demand and progress your systems. This could be tedious, but I did enjoy visiting them. Being able to explore the underwater areas or fun aspects of the game. Make sure you bring some shark bait if you don't have a buddy. The items you progress on your journey do feel rewarding, such as getting an upgraded axe or a weapon, but I do feel some of the endgame gear is worthless once you've completed the story. Unless you're looking to spend more days on the raft once you've reached the end, it's not worth to craft the endgame gear. Overall though, the survival aspect of the game is fun. It does take a bit to start up, but once you've put the effort into fishing, creating a garden, gathering resources, hunting wildlife on the islands, you really begin to stockpile food, and it becomes much easier to manage. The story is fun, and it's really exciting to find the next coordinates to the next island. I would definitely recommend this game if you're a fan of survival games, and crafting ones, but I would highly suggest bringing a friend, or more. It's a solid 7 out of 10 for me.